So now we're back at the library's homepage, and so we could talk about how to get into some different kinds of tools. The one we showed you before, the library search, searches all kinds of things. It's many databases at once, but it's not every database that we have or every resource. So to get to some of the other ones, scroll down a little bit, and you can see where we typed programming before. We're going to do something different this time. Rather than searching in this box or any other search box you see right now, click on that little link that says databases underneath, and you will get to a big list. So this is a list of every individual resource we have, from psychology to business to things that are more appropriate to you guys. So one of those is, if I scroll down, they're in list by alphabetical order by default, but you can sort them by like a subject. But the one I wanted to highlight here was the ACM Digital Library, because it's kind of key for you, but it's not included in that big library search. So just click on that. And here we are, right? You can see it has a much different look than the other searching had. So let's just try searching for something here, and we'll go with user-centered design this time. I'm going to put that in quotation marks because quotation marks look for a phrase, and you can imagine that user is something that happens all over the place. So what do we get? Okay, we've got 500,000 some results, and you can see, hopefully, that they are all flagged. Yes, they are. Keyword user-centered design, or if I look down here, usability, right? So this database has a number of features that the other one does not, but it does have all of the same ones from before. So you could narrow down in different kinds of ways by publication names or dates. You could also export your results like there, or use the advanced search, which is much like before. We didn't show that before, but now you can use something like this to do very complicated searches, like you could search for a certain title and at the same time narrow by publication year. So this is the same thing we were doing before. We'll say 2008 only to 2018, and we'll say that we want, saying user-centered design has to be in the title is a terrible idea, so we're not going to do that. We'll just try the abstract. It has to say user-centered design in the abstract. And voila, now there's only 400 results. So a much more readable number, even though you're probably not going to read 400. Just like before, you can open up a PDF. And the last thing I just wanted to point out was, the weird kind of way they have their divider or narrower for the years on the side here. It looks a lot different, but it makes a kind of fun graph, which can be kind of interesting to see how things trend over time. Look at that, the citations. So you can sort of see how something in a field has become more or less popular, which is kind of cool. That's a neat thing this does that the other ones don't. So that's a different kind of resource that you could use. So now you've got at least two.